One point I was sharing in my channel that US immigrants must not worry. Whatever the restrictions, if you are genuine, even you are illegal, you are staying for a long time, something will come in your favor, I was telling. And that thing finally happened. Supreme Court of United States gave decisions on immigration cases, and very balanced, as I am appreciating justice system of USA so long time, that many people who are genuine and who think that they are being handled little bit wrong, they got justice. But now Supreme Court officially announced something which is very superior for families, for the people who are legal or even illegal, but they are satisfying US authorities by other ways, by their skills, and they are staying for a long time, and they are something doing within USA. Supreme Court instructed authorities that those families, those individuals should be handled by humane way, mean with a good way. It's very clear. Supreme Court says that it must not be very strict situation for all immigrant. What happened? No doubt illegals are so many within USA, and there is no any problem of deportation, because that is an international rule. When you will enter any country without document, you are undocumented, you have to, the host country can deport you. But that deportation was shifting from illegal status to legal status. And also there were some problems that the people used wrong documents. Authorities were also right, because people from Asian countries, some people from Asian country were using wrong documents, and they were getting legal status even. And first time in history of immigration, I think practically, theoretically this law was present, but practically first time US stopped legal cases as well, mean cancelled green card and cancelled legal visas as well. But Supreme Court says that no doubt authorities can check and must check the individuals who are a little bit doubt in their immigration cases, illegals and whatever the legal cases, but they must be treated by humane way. There are families, there are some genuine families. And also the US Supreme Court clarified that even someone is illegal, this is very crucial and significant, because illegals are not being tolerated elsewhere, and now currently within USA they are being deported. There are no options for them, but after this decision something is going to become much better for all type of immigrants, if they are genuine, they are true, and they have something to show that they are very positive and they are playing role in escalating US economy. This is very, I think, precious statement of the Supreme Court, that the immigrants must be handled by polite way, and the immigration enforcement must be there, but by polite way, and they must be checked either they are useful or not, and they must be checked they are with families, their children are studying in the school. It happened, a lot of illegals were staying and they were doing some jobs, they were paying even taxes, they are still there within US, and they are studying in schools, children are studying in schools. They have no even visit to their home country since 5 to 10 years, so their habitat, their social values and their positivity and their attitude is exactly suited in that US habitat. So that Supreme Court is talking about that enforcement agency must differentiate between the immigrants, and this is going to become a little bit relaxation for immigrants, because now Supreme Court order definitely will be passed on to the authorities officially, and whenever they will raid in schools, they will raid during jobs, they have to take care of. Supreme Court decision, and Supreme Court is talking humane. This word is being used, that polite way immigrants must be handled, because there are some genuine immigrants. Authorities are right, but sometimes some people are genuine and they are honest. They are doing a marvelous job within host country, and they are delivering extra enthusiasm in their jobs, in their skills, but sometimes misunderstanding compelled authorities to deport them, to make them little bit hard a stance against them, and they become little bit depressed and they go to the courts, and sometimes courts take so much time. Now Supreme Court order will favor for illegals as well. I am not in favor of illegals. Please classify illegals in two categories, category A and category B. Category A, those illegals who are staying within US for 10 years, for 5 years, for 15 years. This is not fair. Yes, I am speaking in favor of them. The people who are within 10 years, last 10 years, they are staying there. I think authorities were giving chance to them to settle. And Supreme Court telling, don't change their status to legal, illegal to legal status. Yes, Supreme Court gave a very hard verdict, but polite them, treat them with polite way, and give them chance of settlement within USA if they are eligible. That is the saying of Supreme Court. But second type of category B, illegals who are just entering US, I think they don't deserve to stay within US, with apology reason, because now all media, all channels, my channels, US channel, almost all social media, the government or leaders of US are saying that we will not show any type of restraint or patience for illegals, and they will be deported. I think they should not enter US now. But the people who entered in the past, there were no more much restrictions. People were getting legal status, and they were not being tortured. 10 years, they were not being called that you must go out. They were allowed to stay. That is the biggest question illegals can raise, that we were here for 10 years. One Chinese families were there for 10 years giving interview in CNN International, that we were now left China, we are here for 10 years, we are studying, we can speak English, we have business, now we want to work here in USA, that is our country. Such people, Supreme Court is talking about, must be given little bit compensation. I will keep telling you, this is very optimistic news for US immigrants. Thank you very much.